What up, Kings? Hope you're well. In this video, I want to talk about how Western men getting their passports and leaving the West will impact the advertising business in a major way. Unless you are willfully ignorant or you like to pretend like nothing is going on, then you are definitely aware that a lot of Western men are getting their passports and leaving the West for a lot of reasons. Now, I won't get into the reasons why these men are leaving. My job is to focus on the impact on the advertising business and programmatic. When you look at the way men make purchasing decisions and women make purchasing decisions, we're very different in how we do things. Let me start with the ladies first. Women influence about 80% of purchasing decisions, including my own household. Anything outside of my clothes, my sneakers, my shoes, the bags that I like to buy, the tech, the cameras that I like to buy, everything else in my household, actually in my household is probably like 90%. My wife influences those purchasing decisions. Even though I make all the income, that means the group that makes the most money behaves completely different. A man can have $1 million in crypto or 100 grand in their checking account and be a complete minimalist and have 3 shirts, 3 pants, and 1 pair of shoes. That's what men are. Even right now, because I'm on the road, I'm not with my family right now, I'm on the road, I default to minimalism. I literally wear the same outfit almost every single day because I work every day. I got 2 gym t-shirts, 2 gym pants, and 2 pairs of jeans, 2 shirts like this one. Yeah, and I keep it super simple. My wardrobe is super simple. When I look at my wife, she's got so many clothes that she hasn't even worn now. Even though men make more money than women in the West, women still consume more. So it's only logical that when men are getting their passports and leaving the West, they're gonna leave with their money as well. I have not seen advertisers paying attention to this trend and taking this trend seriously yet. But I think ignoring this trend is a major mistake, guys. Major mistake. Let me explain to you why. The number one reason why men spend money on cars, clothes, or experiences is to impress women. That's the only reason why I dress the way I dress, so I can impress my family, so I can impress my wife, so I don't have to look dusty, so that my wife is not embarrassed to take me around. That's the only reason why I put myself together. But if it wasn't for women, I'll be dressing like a bum out here. I'd be looking extra dusty. Now, why would I care? I wouldn't care. So I'm noticing a trend that's going on right now. All these guys that I have invested all their money in crypto just sitting there, and they got a lot of money in their savings account. They don't spend money like that. That is because all they do is they go to like Bali, for example, and just live on the cheap and relax, maybe go surfing, chill with their friends, hang out, play video games. Our priorities, men and women, are completely different. So this is gonna suck out a lot of wealth from the economy. There's a reason why you're starting to see companies like Forever 21 collapsing, because the main shoppers that go to Forever 21 are girlfriends of guys that have money, because guys give girls money. Look at the clubs in the West right now. I remember when I was in my 20s, every single weekend I'll go to the club, spending money on drinks, spending money on chasing girls. But this new breed of men, they're not doing any of that. This new breed of men would rather spend their money on cryptocurrency or video games. Our consumer habits have completely changed. We're in a completely different era right now. It surprises me when I see certain companies that are not meeting their sales targets every single quarter or every single month, and they're saying, oh, we don't know what's going on. Well, the economy is not doing so well. No, the economy is doing just fine, guys. The economy is doing just fine. It's just that Brad, Chad, and Steve have decided to get their passports and leave to go to Chiang Mai or to go to Bali, because that's the new trend now. And they've left with their money. So when you look at the overall global economy, the overall global economy is just fine. It's just that all the money is being sucked out of the West and going to Southeast Asia. It's just the new era that we're in. A lot of advertisers, I've noticed, they are in complete denial. And here's why. Because a lot of these ad budgets are not controlled by these guys. That's because a lot of these ad budgets are controlled by people who don't like what's happening. They're mad. They're mad that Chad, Brad, and Steve are leaving. That's exactly what's happening. Let's keep it all the way real. This channel is not about faking around. This channel is about keeping it real so we can find solutions so that our campaigns can deliver, can perform well. So if you're ignoring all these guys that are holding the majority of the wealth, your ads are gonna fail. Because now you're promoting or you're marketing to a group that has no money, guys. A 25-year-old girl does not have as much money as a 35-year-old man. Unless, of course, she's an OF, then she's got money. But that's not the majority of women. You see what I'm saying? The majority of these young ladies are struggling just like everybody else. Struggling with retail jobs, maybe they're working at McDonald's. If you come to the West, it's mostly women that are doing these retail jobs, earning almost minimum wage. All the guys have said, you know what, I'd rather do crypto trading, play video games, and tune out. All the guys are completely checked out right now. So that leaves the young ladies doing all the labor in the West, and they don't earn very much. It's literally hand-to-mouth existence over there for these young ladies. So they don't have as much money as that guy who can afford to get his passport, a plane ticket to go all the way to Bali. That guy's got money, and he's leaving with his wealth. Unless these advertisers follow the money, they'll never make it, because this trend is only just getting started, guys. It's just in the first quarter, and what's happening is going to reach critical mass by 2030, I believe. In the next 3 to 5 years, this movement is really going to hit critical mass, because you have the biggest influencers, and I'm tracking all the biggest influencers, especially in the age group between 25 to like 35. I'm tracking all of them, and all they're talking about is getting their passport. They're telling guys, hey, oh, get your passport. Do you have a passport? Do you have a passport? That's all they ask you. So it's in your best interest to pay attention to what's happening so you can adjust your ad campaigns accordingly. And if you don't know how to do that, that's what I'm here for. I can help you adjust your ad messaging. I can help you figure out how to target these guys, especially when they're in the United States, so that when they leave the US, they'll remember you. They'll remember your brand through brand awareness campaigns. And I did a video a couple of weeks ago talking about why advertisers need to consider advertising outside of the US for brand awareness purposes, because these young men that are getting their passports and leaving, going to Philippines, going to Bali, coming over here to Africa, they're gonna go back home for like a vacation or to see their family or something, and they still need to remember your brand. So if you're only targeting them when they're in the US, but they live most of the year in Bali, they're not gonna know who you are. They're not. The logical strategy would be to hit them with brand awareness campaigns in the US, brand awareness campaigns in the Philippines, in Indonesia, Bali, so that by the time they're coming home to visit family, to visit mom and dad, they remember your brand. And targeting them when they're in Bali, it's super cheap. The same person you can target in Bali for like $3 CPM. Meanwhile, in New York, it's a $30 CPM to reach them. So that's really how you can leverage your brand awareness and make your dollars stretch as an advertiser. And if you don't know how to do that, that's what I specialize in. I specialize in identifying this demographic, their spending habit, what they value, what they prioritize, because what they value and what they prioritize is completely different. They value freedom and time. And if your ad messaging is not touching on these points that they care about, then they're not gonna listen to you. They're gonna be like this. They're gonna tune you out. But as soon as you start to hit on all the things that they care about, freedom, experiences, now they're paying attention. Now they're listening. They'll be like, oh, they're talking about me. I'm not giving up this freedom for nobody. And that's most men, guys. I hope you got some value from this video. If you're interested in working with the best, this means we'll do a complete campaign strategy for you from start to finish, because we know that audience very well, because I'm part of that audience. Hey, I'm shooting this video from my village in Africa right now, and it's awesome. So we'll do strategy for you. We'll do all the creative for you guys using AI. Yes, we're in 2025. AI can do everything nowadays, from video ads to display ads. And then we'll activate campaigns in the DSP. We use the best DSP right now, which is called Stack Adapt. And if you're interested in working with the best team, schedule time. I'll put a link in the description of this video, and I'll talk to you soon.